Hello, everyone. My name is Joanna Frankel, and I am the concertmaster of Your Columbus Symphony. Today, I have for you a movement of Bach that's very close to my heart, the last movement of Bach's unaccompanied Sonata No. 2 in A minor. Please enjoy.
You just heard Joanna Frankel with the final movement of Bach's solo violin sonata in A minor. Joanna, why did you choose to record that particular piece? You said it was near and dear to your heart.
Well, you know, this particular sonata, I've played a lot over my career up until now. The particular piece has a very special arc to it. All of the four movements, especially the fugue, I feel. Well, the grave is kind of this really beautiful, just very mellifluous introduction to the fugue, and then the fugue is really a very I would say probably my favorite fugue. And then the third movement, which these are the ones leading up to the allegro, the third movement is a very special piece because it seems to me like it sounds like a heartbeat. And I've played it for many different things. You know, the celebration of a life, a funeral, a wedding, meditations, lullaby for my baby, who's now 2. So it just has kind of a special feel for me, the whole piece, and specifically this allegro. I just think it's very exciting. I think it has a really interesting bass line, which for Bach is, of course, one of his specialties, but really trying to bring out that bass line, I think, is really exciting. And then really playing with all of that interplay between the treble line and the bass line, I think, is really neat. And yeah, just playing it is just really exciting. So I thought it would be a perfect choice for this particular presentation.
Sure. Okay. Thank you so much. Well, you know, we've all been quarantined for the last couple months or so, and we've all been kind of working from home and doing a whole bunch of other stuff from home. What have you been doing creatively in place during quarantine lately?
Well, it's such a good question. I think that all of my colleagues and I in the orchestra and all of the musicians I know in Columbus, you know, all of our kind of individual personalities are coming out during quarantine. Um, you know, since I'm full-time watching my 2-year-old, my husband is working from home. So I'm now a full-time mom, which is really interesting because I really haven't been since he was born. So creatively, I'm doing lots of crafts with him, lots of painting. I'm trying to just, you know, fill his days with kind of excitement and some wonder and different things like that. You know, we've been preparing some virtual streaming with the orchestra. So I've been working on some different quartets. The Tchaikovsky Serenades coming up. We're going to be recording that, which is really exciting with Rawson. And so I've been kind of preparing different pieces during nap time and, you know, during, you know, after my husband's done working or getting up early and practicing a little bit. So it's really just a whole new world for us. I'm trying to really integrate my creative work with taking care of Elliot, and I've been cooking a lot, which I feel is really creative, which is one of my favorite things to do. So in terms of my own gigantic violin project, I don't know if that's really been happening particularly, but all of these other little projects are certainly fulfilling me, especially spending time with my child. So
Yes, and definitely lots of creative stuff going on there. So sounds great. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Joanna. I'm Jennifer Hambrick, midday host of Classical 101 with WOSU Public Media. Arts Fest in place with us this year, Columbus, and please join us in person for the 2021 Columbus Arts Festival.